In today's video, I'm going to talk about the most important trait to have as an entrepreneur. First of all, a little bit about me. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Sean. 2 years ago, I quit my corporate job that I hated. I started a business selling websites to small businesses, and then that merged into a social media digital marketing agency. I now charge clients $2,000 per month and hire retainers monthly for my services. I have a team of 5 that, including myself, people that work for me, and so much of my business is now automated. But guys, it wasn't always like this. I didn't always have a beautiful downtown Vancouver office space to work out of. In the beginning, it was me in my studio apartment making cold calls, trying to sell $400 WordPress websites to small businesses. So how did I go from there to here in 2 years? And this brings me back to the most important trait you have to have as an entrepreneur. It's not intelligence, it's not knowledge, it's not people skills, it's not sales skills, it's none of those things. By far, the most important trait to have is resilience. Think about this, guys, resilience. The first 2 years of entrepreneurship for a lot of people, myself included, is like a battle of attrition. The only real risk you have is quitting. If you don't quit and stay 100% dedicated over the course of the first 1 to 2 years, you will figure it out. Every human being is smart and capable enough to figure out the game of entrepreneurship if they stick with it for a 1 to 2 year period. And this can be less for some people, and this can be more for others. But what I'm telling you is that it doesn't matter how smart you are, it doesn't matter how much money you start with, it doesn't matter how many connections you have. None of that matters as much as your resilience and ability to withstand failure after failure after failure after failure and finally figure out what works and then double down on that and build your business based on whatever you figure out is going to work for you. So, you can scan the internet for tons of different courses: how to build Amazon FBA businesses, how to succeed in affiliate marketing, how to build a SMMA, a social media marketing agency, how to make money trading cryptocurrency, how to make money trading penny stocks. I mean, the list goes on, and it's going to continue going on. There's a lot of different ways to become massively successful in the online entrepreneur space. And there's a lot of ways also you can be a successful entrepreneur that is not internet based. But if you're watching this video, chances are you are at least somewhat intrigued in the online entrepreneurship, internet marketing type of niche and type of businesses. And in my opinion, in 2018, that is where the best opportunities lie. But what I see is a mistake that a lot of new entrepreneurs make is that, they're gonna buy in too much to the promises that these online products offer. Or these online products promise. You see all these headlines like 3 months to 10K a month or 6-figure agency in 6 months. And I'm not saying that's impossible, but chances are it's going to take most people longer than that. And in the beginning, you need to figure out the systems that are going to work for you and how to organize your own mind, organize your own life, organize your own finances in a way that entrepreneurship is going to work for you. There isn't one single cookie cutter formula that works for every person. Like, think about it. If that existed, then everyone would do that exact same thing. And then by definition, it wouldn't be a good opportunity anymore because there would be too much competition there. So I'm not saying that online courses are bad. In fact, I think they're phenomenal. I think it's going to save you so much time to invest in the right course. But even with that course, the way you interpret it, the way you execute on it is going to be different than any other person that buys that course. So you need to take all the knowledge out there, all the steps from all the gurus and the people that are going to teach you things, and then you need to combine that with personal systems, personal mindsets, personal strategies that you make to make this work and it actually to pay off so you can build a successful business. And the thing is that you just have to survive that first 1 to 2 years, and then you will start to learn. You will, what's called deep learning. You will learn to make quick decisions. You will learn to know what's going to work inherently and instinctively once you've been in the game long enough. I don't know anyone who has been 100% devoted to building their business for 2 years or more that hasn't seen some result and hasn't at least built a business that is able to sustain their lifestyle. I mean, the key is that you need to maintain enthusiasm, maintain energy, and maintain effort through that first full period. For me, guys, my first year in business was really, really tough. I was selling low-priced websites, building them myself a lot of the time, and I was going further into debt every single month. But I stuck with it when people were telling me, they're like, Sean, maybe you should consider getting a job. Maybe you should consider getting some more experience before you try to build a business. Or, Sean, like, it must be tough trying to build a business from scratch. Like, are you sure you don't want to, get some more experience working for another company first? And these people that meant well were giving me really, really bad advice, because if I had taken that advice, I would have taken a job for another year, another 2 years, and then I would have at some point decided to try entrepreneurship again. But the thing is that experience working in a job, experience at school doesn't actually help you to be an entrepreneur. The only thing that helps you to be an entrepreneur is doing it, is showing up every day and being able to conquer this daunting task of having literally a unlimited sea of possibilities, a sea of opportunities. There are an infinite number of things as an entrepreneur you can devote your time to each day, and you just have to learn how to know which ones are worth your time and which ones are not worth your time, about which opportunities to say yes to and which opportunities to say no to. And there's no really easy way to do this except by getting burned by mistakes, taking on projects that turn out to not be profitable. Once you do this, then you will learn, and then you can build a successful business. Like, it wasn't always like this. I didn't always get to have a team, have systems that work, have a beautiful downtown office to work out of. It was literally me in my apartment, my studio apartment. So there's my bed, there's my desk. I was cold calling, I was going further into debt every month. And everyone around me kind of was wondering when I was going to give up and get a job, because they just couldn't understand why I would try this for so long. But because I stuck with it, gradually I just got little bits of more momentum and more money coming in. I started to learn the type of opportunities to say no to say yes to. I learned I had to raise my prices. I got better at closing deals with clients. Then before I knew it, I had enough cash flow to hire my first person, and then my second person. And then all of a sudden I was like, wow, this isn't a struggling business, and I'm not going further into debt. I'm actually able to save a bit of money every month. But it's such a gradual process. And the reason why I wanted to put out this video is that I see so many new entrepreneurs giving up so early. So I'm going to wrap it up here because I think I've gotten the point across. But if you want to build an online business, you can't dabble in this. You have to fully commit yourself to it for a period of years. And I guarantee you that if you stay enthusiastic, if you stay putting in the hours for 1 to 2 years, you will absolutely build a successful business. And if you want to save time and do it faster, I do recommend you invest in a course related to the type of business you want to build. So down the road, I will probably do something like that in the digital marketing niche, because that's what I'm familiar with and that's the type of business I've built and what's allowed me to achieve all of this. That's all for today, guys. If you like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you later.